This video covers the driving test report sheet, section 3, take proper observation. Hi, my name is Kathleen Comerford and welcome to Sunbury Driver Education channel. Observation is a vital aspect to safe driving, and sadly many drivers fail their driving test for not taking proper observation. There are 7 categories in this section, and predominantly the blind spot seems to be the hot spot in a lot of those categories, that people don't check their blind spot when they're moving off, when they're overtaking from a stop position, or when they're changing lanes. So just to recap, the blind spot is the limitation of your wing mirrors, and it exists on both sides of your car. When you're moving out from a stationary stopped position, such as on the hill start, just before the reverse around the corner, when the tester asks you to drive past the junction, turning the car on the road, when you're moving off, and when you're stopped and after your hand signals, and when you move off again. The blind spot check is a shoulder check over your right shoulder. It's not a little glance to the right, it's quite a large area that you could almost fit a bus in it. Now, car mirror, wing mirror sizes vary, so it's important that you would actually park your car up, adjust your wing mirrors correctly, then look and see what is the very first thing that you can see in your right wing mirror, and then look and find it with your eyes. And from that thing that you can see, a parked vehicle or a pole, up to your car, that is the length of your blind spot. So once again, changing lanes can be a little bit more complicated because we can change lanes on the left-hand side. So again, a shoulder check, normally out the passenger window at the back is where your blind spot would be. So say you're driving up a road with a bus lane, and then the bus lane ends and you have to come into the left-hand lane, you are technically changing lane and you need to check your blind spot. The same could apply on a roundabout if you're going right the whole way around the roundabout and you now have to come off and change lane. At cross junctions, roundabouts, right turns and left turns, observation is very important as well. I believe that sometimes you will see what you expect. So if you can always tell yourself that there's a car coming, a motorcyclist coming, a cyclist coming, you'll actually look more with the intention of seeing it, rather than if you tell yourself that you're just looking for the sake of looking. Nothing in driving and in your driving test should be done for the benefit of the tester. It should be done in your own interest and in your own safety, and to take responsibility for that. A very good tip I can give you with observation, especially in a situation where you may be at a junction where there's parked cars on either side and you can't actually see clearly. In these situations, the whole concept of needing to see before you make the decision is really important. So peeping and creeping is something that you can do. Also leaning and looking. Stretch your back and your chin up as far as the steering wheel and get as much information as you can. And if that's still not enough, you can then bring the clutch up a little bit and put it down and peep and creep the car forward, so that you're very gently and very slowly making yourself seen to traffic on either side and not just bringing yourself out in front of them. A golden rule in safe driving is you never put your car anywhere your eyes have not gone first. Anticipate and expect bicycles, motorbikes, pedestrians. There is always traffic on the road, and it's your responsibility to see it and make a safe decision. Lifting up your vision and make a safe decision. So that's the proper observation section of the driving test. Again, I would encourage you to go out and practice in lots of different areas, small roundabouts, big roundabouts, especially narrow roads, narrow streets with cars parked on either side, peeping and creeping out of junctions. The more you practice every single aspect of the diversity of driving, the safer and more confident you will feel, and then nothing will challenge you on the day of your driving test, because you will have challenged yourself prior to that. So if you want more information, my book is available in bookshops nationwide. I have also an online video tutorial course, and there's more of that in the description below. Practice, 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 and let's get Ireland passing.